I assume you've had a chance to look at the film. What else did you learn?
I just thought we were really locked in. Took away their tendencies pretty well. I thought it was the most active we've been on the defensive side of the ball. So, again, just to hold a team to 60 points, that averages almost, 80, was pretty good defensive effort.
Just talk about your rotations on with the team right now. They're slowly changing, right? You got Sydney obviously came back too, but also I think you had 30 points off your bench last night. You just talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. I think that's the thing. We haven't been healthy. And I think becoming healthier, it's going to take us time. I felt like the rotation we went with yesterday obviously worked pretty well. But from game to game, it's going to be different. I just told these guys this morning, our depth is going to be key to, for us moving forward. And if your name wasn't called last night, expect it to be called the next night, because I think we can play a lot of different ways, and based on opponent, we'll go with what we have.
We talked a little bit about this last night too. This was your first game, and it feels like I think you got 5 games in the next 10 days or something like that. Just did you talk to a little bit of the team? Do you change practice plans? Is there anything different when you play that many games that quickly?
I think it has to be. I think obviously conditioning is going to be a concern moving forward. Obviously, the deeper the bench we can play, the better I'll feel. But the thing is, with the young team, we're still trying to teach too. So it's, how can we incorporate film to court more often? How are we still getting that education element in while still preparing for opponents? So I'm sure it'll take us a little bit to get some sort of rhythm, but once we do, I'll feel good.
And then what can you tell us about the Huskies?
Coker, she does a lot for them. I might have said number 10 probably 550 times this morning. But, their kids play their roles. They play a lot of kids too. All of them come in and do their job, and I think it's going to be high tempo. Obviously, transition D is something we've struggled with all year. That's going to be a main focus. But as far as the way they play in the half court, a lot of ball screen action. Thankfully, we do too, so we defend it every day. But like I said, the most disciplined team going in is going to be the one to win.
Your team it's so different this year than it was a year ago. Is there anything you can even learn from watching last year's games, to help you prepare for these?
Yeah, you can always learn. I think the good thing we did last year when we played them was we were always in help. Literally, we stunted often and early from the gaps. I think that's going to be a big emphasis, obviously, going into this game. And I can't tell you the importance of knowing where number 10 is, and the earlier that we can get to her, the better. So that's really what we're showing from last year, is how early we were in the gaps and how often we helped.